So we're going to go over just how you start this router up and pretty much the principles of running it on Mach 3. So this is a Precix 4x8 router. I think this is a 3.5 horsepower spindle, and it's got rack and pinion drive. So what we've done is I'm just going to make sure we reset all the e-stops. This power is turned on. Sometimes these get bumped, but that's reset. There's also another e-stop on the other side right here. Everything's all plugged in. So in Mach 3, we'll treat it like we're turning on for the first time. If a warning comes up right here that the smooth stepper isn't syncing, sometimes this isn't on or e-stop's pressed in. So you can see that warning didn't come off. We hit reset and you can hear a click over here. So that tells me that's good to go. So page up and page down is your Z. Okay, on the arrow keys, this is your X-axis here. So this is X and this is Y. Okay. Right here, I'm just going to warm the spindle up while I'm creating the program. So I'll just run that for a little bit, and then I'll show you the creating the program in Fusion 360 and uploading it into this. Well, this is just spinning. Just going to warm this up because it's been sitting for a while. In Fusion 360, I already have this kind of programmed in, but this is just from a template that I've created. So I'm just in the simulation mode in manufacture here. So what I want to do is in the setup, you see right here I have it X and Y. So I'm just going to pick a corner. Now remember, the X is the length, Y is the 8-foot bed. So I'm just going to go selected point. So we want to do stock box point. So I'm just going to click the top here. So X is up and down in the lengthwise. So that should be pretty good. Okay. Now I made sure to select no additional stock here. So right here, just gonna generate this. So now what I'm gonna do is just pick up on the corner of my part. Okay, so now that everything's generated here, we can simulate our program. Post-process CNC router parts. Okay. Okay. Post. Gonna just save it onto the flash drive. Save. Okay. So you're looking at the code here. So you got G54 M8. So now it's calling up tool 11 or H11, but that's not going to make a difference here because none of the offsets are set. So yeah. So right here, file, load G code, sign. Okay. So you can see it appearing right there. Okay, so what I usually do is I square it up with an old, maybe an old line here. I'm just gonna screw this down with some wood screws. So we know our program is gonna be in this direction lengthwise, so probably what I'm gonna do Just gonna make sure that this is long enough and it's actually 47 inches. And I'm gonna set this up as my G54. Just gonna jog over into this position. And remember the top of our part is our G54. So that looks like, what I usually do is like I'll eyeball this, and let's say this is about I don't know, 30-40 thou. So right here I'm gonna go 0 0 0 that on. I'm gonna jog off it. Gonna go page down. So about and then I'll 0 that, so that's actually at the top. Okay. So, and then I lift my head up so it's nice and clear. Now right here we should be able to zoom in here. So you can see right here, I can zoom in. You can see this is the crosshairs of where my actual tool is. This red is the work coordinate 0. So just gonna jog. I'm gonna go up. So that's right, you can see that's right on the edge of my part. So I'm just gonna make sure that looks like we're gonna have enough stock there. So, and you can jog around your whole sheet to make sure it's all gonna fit in. So if I wanted to jog this way, you can see it's updating here. So what I'll probably do is throw another screw right in here, and then I should be okay to start running this program.
So I just adjusted the dust collector shield here. So I'm going 3/4 of an inch through this plywood eventually, so I don't want, and this probably won't compress all that way, so that's why I just have a little bit of my tool bit showing.
So that should be good here. When I come in here, I'm just gonna bring my feed rate way down, and then I should just be able to hit cycle start. So right here. And then as I progress, I'll speed this up, but I'll show you midway through the program here. So you can see it's helically plunging in there. So you can see it's going about 40 inches a minute, 13,000 RPM spindle speed, and you can just see the program progressing there. So this is your manual override, and same thing here. If you want to pause the program, space. You can see feet hold is space. You know, if there's an e-stop condition, what will happen is this reset will flash. That could be an overload. That could be a feedback from your servos it's out of position. Sometimes if you overload something, it'll actually give you a reset, and it'll look like it's an e-stop condition. So that's something to keep in mind. Just finished up. Looks like it took about an hour to do. Just gonna jog it out of the way. Yeah, if you hold shift, that's a rapid. So you can see that's just a couple little tips about how we've operated it and how we ran it, and our production, what we've seen successful with it. And